to Dr. Villa's presentation, what can one person or a small group of people do? Where can I look to find, how can I move these numbers? How can I move these maps? What kind of things are going on at the local level? So we are so delighted that we have a wonderful, wonderful example that is happening right down the street from us that is really an innovator in inclusive education. And so I am delighted to introduce Dr. Jessica Tunney. She is the Executive Director and Founding Principal of Tomorrow's Leadership Collaborative Public Charter School. We fondly refer to it as TLC. It just makes it a little bit easier to get in there. So TLC is a school that really quite literally is right down the street from here. TLC is based on the notion of inclusion for all students. And when they say all, they mean all, even students with the most intensive support needs. TLC is a school that focuses on equity and access, individualized education. They also provide arts-based enrichment for all students. So with that said, welcome Dr. Jessica Tunney, Executive Director of TLC.
I'm going to put a timer on because I like to talk. So I want to thank the Thompson Policy Institute and the Atala College of Educational Studies at Chapman University for giving me the opportunity to talk about TLC, one of my very favorite subjects in the whole world. I'd also just like to give an extra thank you to the Thompson Family Foundation for their support of Thompson Policy Institute making this summit possible, and also TLC, we're in their family of institutions and organizations that they support. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on down the street right now, what we're up to, who we are as an institution of learning, and a few of the particulars to give you a sense of how our school chooses to bring this vision of inclusive education that we've heard so much about this morning to life and practice day to day. So I think the first place we're going to start is the children would like to introduce themselves to you. They need to be at school right now. They are not to be here. So instead, I brought some video of them to give you a sense of what our days look like and what our school is all about. So what I'm going to show you in the next several slides is a series of clips from the TLC News. And the TLC News is a student-generated learning project that was put together by our 3rd and 4th grade class recently and shared with families and our local community at our first annual TLC Spring Jam that occurred right before spring break. What you'll see here is a project that grew out of a student suggestion that their class would like to create a news to tell everyone what's going on at our school. The teachers in that class then took up this idea, and over several months they guided the students to identify the topics that are most interesting and most important to them. They guided them to work together with peers in small groups to research those topics, to conduct interviews with members of our community, to create unique news stories and scripts and plan for the broadcast. And then lucky for us, through a connection through Anat Herzog of the College of Educational Studies at Chapman University, we were linked with Creating Creators, which is an organization locally that works with schools and classes to film, edit, and put together the final project that you'll see here. So the first clip I'm going to show you is at the start of TLC News. It's the anchors introducing themselves and just a brief sample of what the group focused on art at TLC had to say.